Hey,
Hey, you ready?
yes, I was sitting here and I had just turned it on. I said, she ain't gonna answer this thing. I'm sorry I got my
Oh,
glasses
I
on because
like that you set up though. You set up, good camera. Oh, I like
oh
this
no, I don't.
baby.
Kendra, I've been on here before, like on your Facebook about 2 years ago.
Okay, give me an update. I don't remember.
And when we were talking, I was in Atlanta at my other house. And I remember you said, when you're over 55 and you're 60, it's harder to find somebody. And let me tell you, when you gave me the numbers, I was like, she don't know what she's talking about. She's young. You were not lying when you said as you get older, the percentage of men in the 55 to up bracket of choices get smaller and smaller and smaller. So when I look at when you interviewed me a couple years ago, what I wanted and what I needed, oh my God, if I would have chose that at the time, I probably wouldn't be with that person anyway.
Well, I want to say this.
Bad wig, bags under the eyes, black underneath the eyes. And she needed Kendra to tell her this. Why? She's an older woman, and she needed Kendra Goofy to tell her this. Why?
She should be telling Kendra this. See how backwards this is?
You need a younger woman to tell you what the dating that older men don't want you. This is unbelievable.
Backwards.
Oh, and Kendra at that. You needed Kendra to tell you that? Lord. Anyways, let us continue. And pay attention to her glasses. Y'all saw the glasses that she had on previously. Pay attention to the glasses.
What I give you guys is the data, right?
Yeah.
So I've been doing this show for 5 years, and I always say I'm not the same person that created the show. I know so much more. Rightfully so. I'm a journalist at heart. So what I did as a journalist is I interviewed people and I collect data and share. Before it was mainly celebrities, right?
Get out of here.
But yes. I'm just
right. You
I'm
was
just
on
sharing
money
the
with
data that I collect. And then also too, I have live events. And when I have live events, that's another source of statistics. And I always
Kendra, you don't have no data? Huh? Because if you have some data, how many successful relationships / marriages have you had on this show? You can't tell us. Quick, pull up the data.
Right. Where's the data? Where's the numbers, the hard data? She ain't got no damn data.
She ain't got no data. And y'all see the glasses? She went from square to rounded. She should have left them other ones on.
Leave them on or leave them off.
She can't see.
On now.
And let me ask y'all a question again. Why do y'all wear these big glasses like this? Why? Now, Shelly answered my question. That was she had I agree with her answer. She said that's for the eccentric crowd, the other folks and whatnot.
Okay.
I can't stand the glasses. Hey, that's just my preference. I don't think they need to be all over your face.
I can tell you there'll be 80% women to the 20% men. It's just what it is. It's a number. This is a math conversation. Not I'm a queen. He should pay all my bills. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm just talking about math, straight numbers. Okay. Yeah. So, but whatever the case, I'm assuming you want to do it again.
Yeah, and you know what? And I guess the thing I got to get used to is, I don't know if it's me or the younger generation. I don't know. We've been having conversations all over the place about 50-50. No, I'm not paying half your bills because you're not paying half of mine. I'm not. I don't want you trying to come for granny's checks either.
Well, I think the 50-50 thing is spoken about if you live together.
Oh, okay. Now if you got your own house and you know.
No, they would say that you're each paying 100 in that scenario. The 50-50 conversation comes into play if you're actually cohabitating together.
Oh.
Y'all can't do math. Kendra just said
That's
this
right.
is a math numbers game, and y'all can't do math about 50-50? I don't want
It's
to pay none of his
self-explanatory.
bills. You're not
Half
going
of
to
his
pay
bill.
any. You're not going to pay any of his bills. You're going to be paying y'all's bills together. Then you go, okay. So we put all of our bills together, right? And then we go half. This your half. This my half. But these are our bills together.
Okay.
Well, how do you feel about that? If y'all were to live together, what is your now that you know what it means, now what are your thoughts?
Child, you gotta come with your own money. I got my own money. I don't want to move in your house. You ain't moving in my house. We're gonna get a new house. You gotta come with your own money and your own checks.
So when you get the new house, what is the component you
So
want
we
to
need
pay?
3 houses.
That's where, it's, I look at it like I would never want to move into a house that somebody had, or in our age bracket, they're either divorced or whatever. But what I'm saying is that you have to make choices. Like either you're going to move into somebody's house, or who got a mortgage, who don't got a mortgage. It's just so many things that go into that over 50
That's
stuff,
not making sense.
And I always look at it like, since I'm into real estate and I'm an investor, that I could always grab a little house and we could just put 10 or 20,000 and we'd be good and we wouldn't have no mortgage.
Okay. All right. Let's take it from the top. Tell me your name again, honey.
My name is Burnett.
Burnett.
Mm-hmm.
And Burnett, where are you calling us from?
I'm in Houston, but I'm from the West Coast.
Where do you live?
Houston.
How old are you again?
I am 62.
Okay, 62. What you do for a living?
Real estate investor.
Real estate investor. Do you have any children?
I have 2 grown children.
How old are your 2 grown kids?
37 and 30.
And what?
And 30.
30. Both by the same man?
No.
2 men. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
When did you get divorced last?
Oh, 15 years ago.
Oh, long time ago. Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. So we got Burnett, Houston, Sagittarius, 62, real estate investor. Mine are 2 grown kids. My 2 men was once married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
It don't matter.
Why that lady was moving like a puppet. And then again, we need 3 houses now. Like you say, I was gonna sell my house. We get another house. You said no. I'm gonna keep my house. You keep your house. We're gonna get another house. We need 3 houses now.
Why we need all these houses? And this, it don't matter what type of man she looking for, because she finna get real outrageous. This lady is outrageous. So stay tuned. But we have a twice baby mama. She got 2 baby daddies and whatnot. 62 years of age. Now she look good. She don't look 62.
In the face.
In the face.
Pretty preserved. Somewhat.
Yeah, she was 30 years ago, 40 years, she was a bombshell.
Right.
Y'all couldn't tell her nothing in her 20s.
In 92?
Right. 80s, 90s?
Man.
Y'all couldn't tell Miss Burnett nothing. And so when she was in her prime and you couldn't tell her nothing, that's when she should have been settling down. Then she didn't have to worry about being over 50.
60.
Well, she said over 50 60, trying to date.
She was married, right? 50, he got divorced 15 years ago. He was 45. 40s.
She said it's harder out here for 50-year-olds or over 50 to date.
What
you thought? You should stay with your husband.
Run forever? And, I mean, the supply runs out after a while. There's always a new hot. Like, come on, like,
right?
Yeah, that's what they trying to tell y'all, but y'all don't want to listen. It's a woman where she was in 92. There's several women right there, right now, who these men are her age trying to get at. Like, there's always a more hot or younger. There's a new batch of them coming out. They always like cars. They come out every year.
And she's going to express her extreme dislike for those women. It's coming.
Girl, they got to know the Lord, honey. They got to know the Lord. And they got to have their own money.
Who you pointing at?
Because I'm not looking for their money. I need somebody that wants to be in love. People that want to be in love. My mama always told me, if a man love you, there ain't nothing you can't have. So I ain't worried about material stuff. I got my own stuff. I'm talking about somebody that got some sense, and that, you know, when they get old, they're going to change some diapers. Some depends. Because when you get older, you got to think about that. He's going to help you in and out the tub and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that got some sense and some tenderness. Some of y'all is like a M&M. You hard on the outside. You ain't got no ooey gooey center, man. Some of you.
So she's 62. What man is supposed to be helping her in and out the tub, changing diapers? He gonna be older as well.
Man, I don't like how she was pointing that thing at me. It was very judgmental and harsh.
Ma'am, that's what your kids is for. Now, your significant other can help you with that. But if y'all both old, his strength is going.
He needs some help.
Right. We're going to help each other.
Waning.
But yes. But he got to help you out the tub. He need help out the tub.
It's in and out. I'm like, come on now.
So, sometimes you do get to an age where, okay, well, y'all both so old that y'all can't help each other now, and whatnot. And so that's where your children come in.
Mm-hmm. Or you be in shady pines.
Right. Or you might need since you got money, save up that money, get your nursing home.
Yep. Shady pines it is.
Because they get paid to change diapers.
Exactly. And and then you want him to come in and change diapers now. He ain't been with you all that time. See, your husband who was with you when you was the firecracker, he might be inclined to change diapers if it was in his power at a later date. You want this happy Johnny come lately to have all this love and it might sound good, but y'all ain't been down that long. Because the Pampers is coming real soon, ma'am. She's saying it like it's down the road. The Pampers coming real soon.
She is 62 years old.
Get you a subscription right now. You can go to Amazon. They just come to your door. Get you a subscription because it's coming.
Now, like you said, if y'all been together 30, 40, 50 years, I'm in here for the long ride. I expect to change diapers, or you have to change my diapers. But if we were just meeting, I don't know you like that.
And time in, you think you could just recreate what you had all them years ago with some new individual? That might not be the case. You know what I mean? Y'all don't got no time in. He might say, "Ew, diapers, I'm out of here."
Right.
Well, it just might be,
Old men that been through some things. You coming out of divorce, or you done lost your wife, and some of you done lost your wife, and you still got the ladies' clothes in the house. That's spooky. No, I don't want to go in your house. So you got to have your mind together. Retire. Somebody outside that like to barbecue a little bit and shake his legs on the swing a little bit. Somebody like that. Somebody ain't like out in the club trying to throw it in a circle still. None of that throwing it in the circle if you're 60 and up. You need to settle it down, bring it on in.
If you're 60 and down, you shouldn't be throwing it in the circle, fellas.
That's what we should be.
Because I was thinking, what man is throwing it in a circle? Let me rephrase that. What heterosexual man is throwing it in a circle?
What kind of safari business we got going on here, man? Throwing it in a circle. Bam.
I ain't never heard that phrasing used with men. Now women throwing it in a circle. Men? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She wants somebody that like the barbecue and whatnot. Like, ma'am, I guess.
You on the porch with the short shorts and the high socks, barbecuing.
And the sandals.
In the backyard. Socks, sandals, barbecuing.
For Miss Burnett.
That's the life.
That's what she want. She wants you to change her depends and barbecue. Why you
and again, all that's cool if we've been doing this since we was in the 20s and all that. Like,
right.
This ain't, you want these older men to come in and y'all resume some love story you had 100 years ago. Like, nah, that ain't gonna work. I don't know what's up with her husband. She didn't say. I hope, hopefully he's still, here with us. Like, that's the person that you're supposed to be having these memories with, or whatever is the case. Like, y'all grow old together. You want to grow, you old, and you want to grow older with some new guy. It ain't gonna work.
And then, the part about she, was at somebody's house and his deceased wife's clothes is still there. Well, he may not have cleared them out.
Right. True.
You don't know how long ago she passed,
Mm-hmm. Right.
What are you supposed to just get rid of her?
Jettison them, right, real quick. Like, I got a new woman.
Get rid of her clothes.
Throw them out in the porch and have a yard sale.
Maybe that's something you need to help him with. I don't know.
You don't have nowhere to put them. You right. Throw them away. I don't know. Who knows, man?
Right.
But it depends. Now, depending on how much time went by, that could be an issue. But now you gotta expect that. What if he was with his wife 40 years and she passed? And that ain't something to just wipe away. I know y'all do that, and y'all ladies move on. You get a little pissy and you want to forget about the last 50 years of your life. That brother might be fond of his wife and everything.
Don't throw away my clothes.
Man.
Give it some time before you throw away my clothes.
Right? Come on now. Be respectful now. Oh, have mercy.
You doing right now? Not some of y'all men out there getting them young girls and getting them young babies, and then you think that granny gonna take care of it. Not happening. Keep your little worms in your pants and find you a nice woman that wants to make you some coffee in the morning, make you some eggs and some grits and stuff. That's what you need to be doing. But some of y'all, I don't know what's going on. I don't care if you're a silver fox or whatever. I don't care what kind of fox you are. Come on in. It's cold outside. Make a decision. Pick you one woman and date in your age bracket. Okay?
Slow down, man.
And then everybody be in love. Stop trying to be 60 dating 30-year-olds because it ain't going to get you nothing but a baby.
Maybe.
Period.
Period.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's what's wrong with these old men, Kendra.
Ma'am. Wow. She just acknowledged that winter is here. She said, come on in. It's cold. It is cold. Winter is here. Jump down in the comments and let us know, are you taking a little coffee, grits, and eggs from Miss Burnett? Y'all signing up for that? That's what she said she making in the morning. Coffee, grits, and eggs. Miss Burnett.
You're gonna have to deal with a lot. She seemed like she give you a nice stern talking to.
Right, with the coffee, grits, and eggs, you finna get a lecture.
Don't forget to take the trash out. You get a little senior moment and you forget, I left the trash. You're going to get a stern talking to. She going to change glasses and read you the riot act, pointing that little thing at you.
Right.
Man, listen, man.
She going to talk to you like you one of her children.
She already called herself Granny.
Right.
Big mama you. She going to big mama your ass to the day you die. This is what you want to spend your days with?
And you see, she's mad at women half her age because the men her age is attracted to these women. Women that is youthful, that got a womb that they can still offer. Y'all gonna get them young babies. Maybe he want a child.
Maybe that's what he's looking for. I don't know.
This womb is out of order. It's closed. This womb. Closed for business.
Yep. Fossilized womb.
So
a relic.
We just gotta admit that as women, that womb get old. You can't have babies after a certain point. Just admit it. It's okay.
Yeah, it's an expiration date. That's it.
Maybe men your age, maybe he still want to have children. Maybe he wanted a pretty young thing on his arm.
Right.
If you would have got him when you was 30, you would have been with him.
You see?
And stayed with him.
You see? You want him to make a choice. If he had to choose at 60, of course he's gonna choose a 40-year-old. Like,
right.
Why wouldn't he? Like, that makes sense. Like, he ain't gonna choose you. And then again, you got all this hostility and lecture Got a whiteboard in the back.
Yeah, what's that whiteboard about? You know, this is
bitter,
bitter, old. This is
principle.
It. This is the face of a bitter old woman.
Yeah.
We had a old desperate lady on here, but this is bitter and old, jaded, and believe it or not, it gets crazier.
Lord have mercy.
Like I know your dad. I see you can talk about your dad all the time. Now you know he ain't out here trying to get him a 20-year-old.
Well, my daddy told me he liked them young too. I'm sorry, my daddy
he liked them young too.
I just learned on Christmas my daddy would date somebody my age. So I try to tell you, Renetta, yeah, my daddy's 77. He said he'll date somebody 45. He get along with him because my daddy at 77 got a no kid policy. Is
there a range that he goes?
I don't know, but I trying to tell you. I told you in the last time you was here. Men of your age like them younger. I don't make the rules, women. I'm sorry. So,
but I don't make the rules. When you say go younger, Kendra, like when you're in your 60s, how young do you think is young?
Listen, I'm not telling you what to go. I'm telling you what they doing. Now, there's some who date within their age, of course, but like sometimes their wife might have passed. But you just said you don't want nobody's dead wife's clothes in the house still.
No, and he had to get knee replacements and all that stuff. Granny, I ain't there yet. Child. Granny like to do it. Granny likes to do it too. So I'm just telling you.
A knee replacement.
I like to have sex still. I do a lot of sex. But I'm not gonna do it with somebody that got the PRD.
What? Now this son.
Let us go back because I want y'all to hear that one more time.
I like to have sex still. I do a lot of sex, but I'm not gonna do it with somebody that got the PRD.
What's that, ma'am?
The penile rectal dysfunction.
Penile erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, some of y'all. Yes, penile rectal dysfunction.
So is that the same as ED, erectile dysfunction?
Yeah, similar. One of them ain't gonna work at all.
Moment aside, BSO fam, we got to do these quick membership shout outs. That's going to be a thing on the channel, so stay tuned. But first and foremost, we got to thank our first member from Downtown 296, who's exactly our inaugural member on the channel. We appreciate you. We appreciate you so much. We thank you. Our first shout out. He also donated a nice $5 to the channel as well. We also appreciate that. And speaking of donations, we have to also thank Irving P 6859, who dropped the big 25 on us for the donations to the channel. He's our lead contributor at this point. Thank y'all. Again, appreciation from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate the donation to the channel and the support from you guys so we can keep this going. But all that aside, back to the video.
The level of dumbness that we have witnessed here today. Penile rectal dysfunction. I wanted to replay that so that y'all can hear it clearly. It's not what I'm saying. This is what this lady's saying with the Poindexter glasses. Penile rectal dysfunction. Kendra sitting up here asking penile erectile dysfunction? No, this lady said penile rectal dysfunction. That doesn't exist, ma'am. That is not a dysfunction. Like, y'all are so smart that y'all dumb.
Lord have mercy.
I bet you got all them PhDs and master's degrees and all of that.
Since you got all your degrees.
But you don't know what erectile dysfunction is. Well, one of them is it's not going to work at all. Yeah, it's not going to work at all because it don't exist.
Lord have mercy. Granny like to have a lot of sex. Ma'am.
She talking about she do sex. She do
a lot.
You too old.
Do sex. Lord have mercy. A lot. She said a lot. Ma'am. See, y'all too old and horny. You 60-something. You ain't have your best runs
right
prior to this.
Your 80s and 90s, you should have been getting it.
Saying, man. I mean, come on now.
You should have been throwing it in a circle in the 80s and 90s, ma'am. You should have been had your best run, like T said.
You sitting here calling yourself granny. You got grandkids? Like, I mean, this internet stuff don't go away. Y'all be too loose and floozy and too old. Like, my goddamn, this lady 1 year older than my mother. If my mother came up here with this nonsense, I'd probably disown her. I'll block her. Like, we not never speak again, but in media terms, I'm blocking her. Like, nah, man, this is crazy. Like, y'all need to chill out. Like, she's too randy. You too old and randy. It's all about if it work. I do a lot of sex and then making up disorders.
Right. She made that up.
Maybe you the disorder. Like, you know, I don't know. You have to see the picture camera, whatever. I'm sure a 25-year-old would shoot him right up like a rocket. Like,
Amy, since we making up disorders, I got a disorder for her. Delayed.
There you go.
Delayed release.
I'm done.
Menopause.
I'm done.
So that's that menopause that take forever.
Still a little warm down there.
Right. It takes forever to go through the whole menopause. What is it, like 5 to 10 years? That one take 20, 25 years.
To change your life.
It's hot.
A little warm to the touch still.
Since we making up a diagnosis and stuff, delayed release menopause. Yes, I made it up. But we being funny.
Done.
Since this lady can make up stuff, we making up stuff. Y'all drop down in the comments and make up a dysfunction for this lady. Just make up something random.
One's just gonna be like that. It ain't gonna never do nothing.
What is that?
I just don't want nobody that's on the Viagra. Let me just say that. Let me just put it on out there.
Okay, so what is the age range you want to date? Let's start there.
I think 52 to 62.
Okay. 52, 62.
Yeah.
Still working naturally.
Yes.
Okay, still working naturally. Okay. What's some other deal breakers for Nat?
Just not honesty, just not the honesty, and just, whatever it is. If you only got 2 nickels to rub with them, say, hey, Granny, I ain't got but 2 nickels. Stand on your business.
Why would he be calling you Granny? Unless she was trying to deal with a YN. Well, she said the age range is 52 to 62. But I want to know, why is he calling you Granny?
She better stay away from them YNs.
But it seemed like she would deal with a YN, though.
Because she got all the concerns, like, oh, it don't work, and this, that. I want him to shake a leg and be hip. And yeah, she'll go for a YN. A
good 28, 30-year-old. Yeah.
Fleece you. Take you out all your savings. You know these YNs is from the land of the fuckboy nowadays. The valley of the fuckboy, where these YNs reside. They ain't on nothing good. They'll have this lady, they'll clean this lady out. She just want a stiff pee-pee.
That's all she want.
Look, she reminiscing now. You see how you called her. She thinking about it, man.
Man,
they used to sit up like a skyscraper back in the day. Man, damn, I'm old.
And man, I used to throw it back in a circle.
Kendra up there squirming and hollering and wincing like she ain't never had a conversation about sex at 57 years old. A damn self. Come on now, get out of here. Let us continue this charade.
Just somebody that is just ready to settle down. Somebody that wants to be in love. A lot of times people are in love with the idealism of love, but they don't want the actual work that goes into if that leads to something more serious, So, gotta be serious about your business.
Serious about your business. Okay. I don't want no problems. Should he look a certain way?
He gotta be taller than a 5th grader. Let me see. He gotta be taller than a 5th grader. And no, I'm not really caught up on looks. I'm really not.
How old are you, Burnett?
I am 5'9".
Okay.
I'm 5'9".
So should you be taller than 5'9", or your height is 5?
I would like him to be the same height as me if possible.
Or
But it's
taller?
not a deal breaker or anything, you know.
Okay,
But
okay.
just
Should he make a certain amount of money?
nah, I ain't really worried about money because I got my own.
Okay. Well, you said earlier you wasn't doing 50-50.
No, I'm not doing 50-50 because I'm not expecting for him to pay any of my bills and I'm not paying his. I need everybody. I mean, what I'm saying is it's just when it comes to money, it's just different. I mean, you can take care of yourself and you can take care of another person, you cool. But if you know that you can't, you know, you're making $15 an hour and you got $9,000 worth of debt, then you need to check out. You need to, you know, take care of your debt or do whatever you gotta do.
So let me ask you this: do you plan on y'all? Do you want to live with somebody, or you want the situation where y'all live separately?
And you know, that's a good question because I asked somebody, we were talking about that the other day. Like, if I have a house, you know, already where I live and they have a house and, you know, it doesn't, yeah, I want to live with them. Yeah. But we just have to figure out the geographics.
Okay. Okay. All right. For now, let's do the Kendra cam.
Oh, I got my pajamas. I just woke up. It's crazy. I just woke up.
I want to warn y'all on this Kendra cam. Just please be. It's wild. Let's take a look.
And I was doing some
Look
other work. Oh, let me turn this light on.
All right, Granny.
Oh, I'm straight over here, honey. I model still. I works, baby.
Model for who?
Who you talking
Works
about?
over here. We get checks over here, baby.
You cussing somebody out in the comment section?
Look at this. Look,
I can't see that anyway.
Y'all see that?
Ma'am.
62-year-old granny.
Ma'am.
You ain't have to tie that top
That
like
didn't
that.
come like that. That should go down to your knees, and you should have it like that. Come on now.
My grandmother used to have house coats
that you
my
folded over, that she kept closed with her hands when she walked around.
My
Might not have had
didn't
nothing
have
underneath,
this on.
but you didn't see it. I mean, come on now.
Never seen my granny looking provocative like
62 with halter top pajamas. Lady.
And look how Kendra looking.
Do this heifer got? Right. That's exactly what Kendra's saying. Why does heifer got that damn pajama top tied up in the front like that? With pajamas of a 15-year-old at that. Like, man, lady.
She trying to show off them goods. That spoiled.
Okay.
Look.
I got my pajamas on.
And is that a tattoo she got? I don't know if that's
Burnett,
a tattoo,
right?
Lizard.
They call me V.
V. When was your last relationship?
Ooh, back before the pandemic.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It's been before the pandemic. I ain't been.
That's why she's so hot and bothered. She need a stiff pee because she ain't had none since pre-COVID.
Right. She's trying to retire. She need that retirement pee-pee. It's her last couple runs in the sun.
She need it. She need that vitamin D. Like,
yikes.
Man, that's why she trying to show off them goods to see if that entice one of y'all fellas.
Man.
She trying to seduce y'all right now.
Put your motherfucker correct.
Was anybody seduced?
Right, man.
Y'all gonna go get that coffee, grits and eggs, and a side of.
Dang, we'll go to Waffle House and get that. You gotta go. You can keep it.
Oh my God, that's how she. So imagine, okay, picture this with me. She comes serving, the coffee, eggs, and grits, and she got that little outfit on. This little outfit right here with the little halter top tied.
Pointing her finger at you because you ain't throw out the garbage last night.
She think that's sexy.
No. Please, no.
Miss Burnett. No, Miss Burnett.
Folks run up at me like that. I got a lot of power going on.
Power?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of power?
I got sexual power that at this age, and I'm not going to be unleashing it on any little Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Oh no!
You have sexual power.
Yes, I got it. I got the powers.
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Can you explain what sexual
no,
power?
Please,
that
Kendra,
means
no.
do what needs to be done. I can go around the world and yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
That means that I'm still working. Its juices are flowing. I don't have to,
Holla at me on the final thoughts, y'all. I'm done here.
Yeah.
So you're saving it for the right.
So she's saving that old juicy for the right man. Man, we did not need to know, we did not need to know about how juicy it is. We did not. It was probably juicy back when juicy came out.
92.
That's the last time it was juicy, man.
Oh Lord.
Stop. We don't need to know you like that, ma'am. This is a dating show, no.
You shouldn't even be up here, first and foremost. But now you up here talking about the validity of these spoiled wares that you got. Man, look, ain't nobody trying to hear this.
It's the viscous innards, as MTR say.
I'm not trying to know nobody grandmother like this. Like, that's a little too intimate for me. Like, come on now. Come on now.
It's too much.
I'm done. I'm done. I have nothing else. I'm done. I'll be at the final thoughts, y'all.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't just be jumping up and down on these old rascals out here.
Okay.
I mean, you just can't. You got to know what you're getting. You got to come with your doctor's stuff. With your doctor's report. You got to go to the doctor. You got to have some checkups, and you got to make sure you've been to the dentist within the last 6 months. Don't come with that. I ain't been to the dentist since 2017, because that's not going to work. Be up on.
Ma'am, you is not jumping up and down on anybody. One bounce and them knees is going to go out. So stop.
Your hygiene. For real. Like, I ain't trying to be funny, but just be up on your hygiene. For real.
Okay. For real. Be up on your hygiene. Don't play with it.
Don't.
Oh, okay. 3 flaws you have to work on, Vernette.
Ooh. Being so blind. Let me see. Just my daughter was talking to me today. Just having a little bit more grace for where people are starting from.
Okay, have more.
And when I say have more grace, because you might be at doing something or at a certain place, and maybe another person might not quite be there. But this doesn't mean that they're not a good candidate or they're not a good choice. They just got to work this out, and then they'll be good, kind of thing. Sometimes you could be hard on people, and it's just you want the same grace.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Vernette. Now we have a dating app. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
Oh, you have came a long way. Back in the day, you didn't have all that. Look at you.
Have all that. No,
girl, you didn't.
No.
I'll get on there. All
right, so the app is called Kendra G Singles. iPhone, Android phones. My other phone died. Well, let me get it. Died. It failed. Let me get my other phone. Okay. You have an iPhone or an Android phone?
I have an iPhone.
So you will go to your app store and you will type in Kendra G. So Kendra G. It should come up right away.
Okay.
And bam, there it is.
Bam! Look at you, girl. You done came so far. You didn't used to be. Back then they didn't want you, but now they're all on my list.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the Facebook, I had you on Facebook.
Yes, life is all about growth, and that's what we're doing.
It is. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So now, it's free to download, free to set up your profile. Go to the App Store and type in Kendra G Singles, and set up your profile, okay?
All right. Thank you. You are so amazing. And shout out to everybody that's on the comments. Keep supporting her. She is nothing but good. She'll find you love. If you're serious You'll find it. You'll have thousands of people, but sometimes you got to kiss a lot of frogs to get to the prince.
And there you have it. All right. But make sure you have good teeth.
You've been up here 3 times.
We got to have them.
Find you love.
Right. Okay. Bye, baby girl.
All right, bye. You guys have a wonderful evening.
Bye, baby girl. She haven't been a baby girl in 62 years.
That's your elder, Kendra.
That's an elder. Kendra, that's Miss Burnett.
It's ironic that this lady didn't know, where Kendra's went, but unbeknownst to her, is built off the misery of you old biddies. I mean, that's all that y'all built the app. Come up. Yeah, right. That lady is too old to be talking all this horny nonsense. Calling herself granny. Like, she doing too much. She wants somebody to change the Pampers, but I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if her husband is still with us. What happened to that? Like, he be the one to benefit. You benefit from that from him because he been with you all that time. Y'all got kids, whatever y'all got going on. New man ain't willing to, ain't gonna be too eager to do that, So whatever. It's real Randy. This lady's just, a lot of these older biddies just want to, I don't know, they get to 60 and now they want to be sexually, have their inhibitions, let down. Like, you should have did all that before you got to this age. How you a grandmother and you trying to get tossed up? Like, slow down. But whatever that, I'm glad that ain't my mom's, grandmother or something like that. I would be thoroughly embarrassed. And it would cause some kind of falling out, but we'll leave that up to y'all. Y'all, somebody might go over there and go get them a little breakfast plate, that little grand slam. You know what I mean? A little grand slam she giving up. Somebody a bite.
So she giving up the she giving up the grand slam, but she want to get slammed with that salami.
Definitely.
Bring. She wants you to bring stiff salami. This is wild.
Natural. You can't even have a power pellet. You gotta be natural.
You gotta be natural. You gotta be natural. Because she said she juicy. It's flowing. And, if she bringing this juicy, you better be natural.
God.
The lady, I mean, it, like you said, it would be so embarrassing to hear our mothers talk like this.
Thoroughly.
Like, nobody want to hear their mama talking about no stiff pee-pee.
Thoroughly embarrassed.
So, mama, what you doing? Somebody needs to take the internet away from these older folks. These folks that get on here embarrassing themselves. Not all older folks, but
for real.
The one that's embarrassing themselves.
Yes.
Ma'am. No, ma'am. But like we said, fellas, let us know if y'all gonna go get that gram slam. Let us know. Let us know what you think about Miss Burnett. Is it worth it to go over there? You better not have no penile rectal dysfunction. It's so funny to say. Like, yes, I looked it up just to make sure. I know it does not exist. It does not. I just wanted to make sure. Because those two words don't even go together. Penile and rectal don't.
It's redundant.
I hope, that might be part of the other, but hey, I don't know what type of syndrome dysfunction she talking about.
Right.
But that don't exist. I mean, she's really talking about erectile dysfunction and whatnot, but she just made up something that is so wild to me. And I feel like this just shows that you can have all your degrees, you can look educated. She looked like an educated woman with them Poindexter glasses on, but sit up here and say some stupid ish like that. And so they try to sound so smart, but when you do the research, they dumb.
It's a little flimsy. It's real flimsy.
But I bet she would argue a man up and down about that.
And tell him he got PRD
dysfunction. She would tell him.
Swear up and down.
Looking like what?
You got PRD.
And the last thing, well, second to last thing, she talking about Kendra will find you love. Ma'am, Kendra ain't even found you love.
Thank you. Thank you.
How you find other people love? You over here doing a public service announcement for Kendra. She hasn't found you love. That's the thing. And then the last thing, just like them eggs and grits that she finna cook in the morning, she's cooked. Bye-bye, Miss Furnett.
Well, there you have it. You guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So jump down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree. If we were on base, off base. You know, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted, celebrated #1 here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of these bangers. And we appreciate y'all for coming out this evening. Thanks for all the engagement, likes, comments, all that. Y'all be more than safe out there, and we will catch y'all on the next one.